What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we're gonna be talking about the dark matter LeBron James Lee Mickey in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Look, they better have made him in this Miami Heat jersey because for the Lakers, no, don't give me. No, he's still playing good. The Lakers are just horrible. We also do get Patrick Ewing, but not really too hyped about him. We're hyped about LeBron James. First question is can he play point guard, shooting guard? No, he is a small forward, power forward. But we're going to talk about LeBron, what to expect out of him. And as we dive into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we are on the road to 90,000 subscribers. So this is the LeBron I'm going to be comparing him to pretty often today in this video. I gotta find it. Wait, where's the LeBron that I'm talking about? I don't even know. I'm trying to remember, okay? Fan favorites Bron came before this, right? Where is fan favorites Bron? This one came out on May 7th. Did we really not get a Bron and after the Inferno one until then? I'm trying to think, and I think that is out of position. Yeah, I mean, this LeBron was our next one, which was May 7th. And so my thing is this, guys. The Inferno Bron had Bron's base on quick. The next Bron we got had that LeBron James base on quick. It wasn't until really late in the year, right? Until we got him with the Dante XM base. So the XM base Bron that you guys remember and that maybe even I remember is not the LeBron James we're probably going to get. The LeBron James we're probably going to get is the LeBron James with quick release timing. And if you're wondering about dribble style, well, LeBron James last year had his very own dribble style. This year, probably the same, the LeBron James dribble style. So, here's what you probably can expect stat-wise for LeBron. Probably something pretty similar to this LeBron James. Now, I know, guys, I know he came out on January 22nd, but 2K is taking content way slower. The one thing I would say about LeBron is the fact that LeBron James we are getting is a dark matter. So that's going to help him out, right? He's going to have more total badges, which is almost tough because this one has everything. But he's also probably going to have he has 99 driving dunk, 99 speed. Probably going to have a little better defensive stats, than this. Maybe an 85 block, 90 steal. But he's going to basically be a perfect guard. When you do apply the right shoe, boost, stuff like that, he's going to be a perfect guard. How many Hall of Famers are we going to see for LeBron? That's probably a question you guys are wondering. And, well, here's what I would say. Mullen has 24. So I would expect maybe the Bron that we get, 25, maybe 26 Hall of Famers is maybe what we're looking at. And here's the deal, guys. Maxed out packs in general are never good. And I'm not saying that in kind of a light of saying, LeBron James is not going to be good or packs are not going to be good. But I'm just saying that in a way of saying, well, guys, we're getting Magic Johnson and LeBron James. And outside of those two cards, I doubt the rest of the content is going to be anything too special, right? Now, here's the deal, guys. The LeBron James release on quick for next gen is perfect. I mean, you can't ask for a much better release than the LeBron James base on quick. So that basically instantly makes him a top small forward in the game. And I probably am going to go out on a limb and say the best small forward in the game when he does end up coming out tomorrow. On current gen, the LeBron James base on quick is just fine too. I know a lot of people don't like it because he does step in for those long twos in the corners, which I get it, guys. LeBron definitely does, and it's a little bit of a problem, right? I would love to shoot corner threes with Bron as well. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think that's enough for me to sit here and say LeBron, who's going to, have great defensive tendencies, always does, has an insanely large model player build, who is going to be 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, insanely large, like I've already mentioned, good release, is just not one of the best all-around small forward, power forwards in the game. Now, here's one thing I will say, guys. The last maxed out set we saw, the players were massively overpriced. Now, this is a little bit different because people are going to rip these packs for LeBron James. So outside of LeBron, I do expect the rest of these set to not be too expensive, if that does make sense in a way. But I would also kind of advise you guys to not probably buy LeBron, because we've got to always take into consideration how expensive Bron is. I mean, even if we looked at the Galaxy Open before tonight, I think it's the 75th Bron. Obviously, he does lock in for a set. But look and think about how massively overpriced that card is. I mean, he is so overpriced. It's honestly ridiculous. This LeBron is going to be even worse. I mean, we're talking about cards that are overpriced. this LeBron is going to be absolutely crazy overpriced. I love this Bron. You look up and down, yes, he could have seen better interior, but up and down, this LeBron was just fine. And this LeBron is going to be just a better version. I do expect his release to be on quick. LeBron dribble style, which is fine because he has a nice behind the back, small forward, power forward. Expect the interior maybe to get up to an 85. We know 99 steal, 99 driving, then playmaking. Expect the ball handle to improve, maybe steal and block a little bit. But you're basically going to look at an invincible card, stat-wise. Is probably what you're looking at. Just slightly improved stats. Badges, hopefully, are improved quite a bit. And so if you do have the Galaxy Opal Bron and have been using it, well, look, guys, I'm sorry, but that Galaxy Opal Bron just lost a lot of value as there is a new King James in my team, that being the Dark Matter. So just something to think about if you were hanging on to the Galaxy Opal Bron just because you loved him and couldn't let him go. Well, just know that LeBron James is going to lose some value. I'm not even a big fan of the maxed out set just because it's like, look, 99 speed and 99 dunking. Well, here's the deal, guys. You give him a good coach, he's got a 99 speed anyways. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, okay, awesome. But I just feel like maxed out in the middle of March is just useless. That's just my whole thing with the maxed out set. Is it's just like, there's just no reason. I do think tomorrow's content drop is going to be one of the most mediocre content drops in general. And outside of LeBron James, it's just not going to be good. So what I will say is it's a good thing LeBron James is in this maxed out 2 set, because if he wasn't, it would be an absolute letdown. Just because, I mean, in general, lately, we've seen some pretty good content drops, right? We saw Luka the previous Friday. Then we saw Cedric and Mullen this Tuesday with Clyde coming out as well. And now we're also seeing LeBron James, which, I mean, hype name, yes, absolutely. But what's coming with him is just, I don't expect too much out of it. That's just my personal opinion. And a lot of the reason I'm basing that is just because, I mean, of the last maxed out set, which wasn't good. Now, I mean, speaking of Patrick Ewing, we're going to just talk about him briefly, really briefly for Patrick Ewing. Do I expect him to be anything? Short answer, no. Patrick Ewing, I don't remember the last time in which we saw a good Patrick Ewing card. I just don't. I mean, he can get this release on very quick. It doesn't matter. Last year, he did see shifty dribble style. Here's the deal. If he does, guys, this is a big if. If he sees shifty dribble style, okay, and he can handle the ball a little bit, then maybe he could be a cheese ball. But that's the legitimately only way he could ever even be useful, is if he got shifty dribble style. I honestly think they'd have to give him shifty dribble style and change his release for him to be good. But the one thing I will say about Patrick Ewing is they did make him power forward eligible. So they might mess around, guys, and give Patrick Ewing like 90 speed, which I doubt it. But they could give him, 90 speed and make him an absolute cheese ball. And if they do that, make him, statistically like this card, then maybe we got something to talk about as running him at the power forward position if he does get that release on quick. I know that's a big if, but it's something that I, while recording this video, definitely do need to mention. So, obviously, King James is the guy that I'm excited to get. We also do get Patrick Ewing in my team. I want to know your guys' thoughts on King James and Patrick Ewing down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.